Hi, Chris White from TAP Pest Control Insulation. So this week I want to talk a little bit about presenting TAP to homeowners and some of the key things we should be talking about. It's always important to understand where the homeowner's coming from. What are their concerns? What interests them? What are the main things they value most? So, these are the things that we have to listen to. Sales is a lot about listening, asking a question, and then have them just let you know what's happening, what's important to them, and that kind of thing. And then we can talk about the things that they're going to value the most. Now, the benefits of TAP is tremendous. There's a lot of different things that are of value with TAP. So it's going to depend on what the homeowner is interested in. Now, number one, the very unique thing about TAP is we are a pesticide and an energy efficient product. So we're not only going to kill insects, but we're going to save energy on their heating and cooling bill. In fact, up to 30%. Now, as PMPs, we know that insects can harbor in the attic, especially in the fall. As it's getting colder, they're going to find their way into that attic, and they're going to want to overwinter there. Well, as a result, they're going to end up coming into the house at some point, which can cause the issue of where the homeowners see things and they want to get rid of it. So I think it's important to understand, let the homeowner understand that we need to check the attic for things like that as well. Now, TAP is an EPA registered pesticide, and it does kill 21 different insects. So these insects, yes, are known to harbor in the attic, and these are things like ants, silverfish, earwigs, stink bugs, lady beetles, and yes, termites. So all of these things, it's going to control and protect the structure. So this is why it's important to go into that attic and have this conversation with the homeowner. Now, because of our unique formulation and our manufacturing process, it makes the product effective against all of these invaders. In fact, it's effective for the life of the home. Boric acid will not go away unless, if it's left alone. If the roof blows off and there's rain, then that's a problem. But if it's left alone in the attic, it will be there for the lifetime of that home. Now, in addition, it is an insulation that is approved by the U.S. government for insulating services, which means that it will save on heating and cooling bills. In fact, TAP is known to save up to 30% on heating and cooling bills. And it doesn't matter whether you're doing a capping or a full restoration, you can still see the 30% savings with either one. So those are types of things that if we're talking about the savings, that might be something they're very, very interested in. What's more, we also manage moisture. This could be something that someone may be concerned with, having moisture in a high humidity environment somewhere, say in the southeast, but we manage moisture very, very well. We also deaden 80% or more of the sound that comes in. So maybe they live on a busy street, right? Or near an airport or a school or anywhere there's going to be loud noises. It's going to dampen that sound. In fact, 80% of the sound that it comes in contact with will be deadened. We also are fire resistant. That's what boric acid does. As well as killing insects, it's also a great fire resistant product. It's also mold resistant. Boric acid has wonderful mold killing properties. So all of these things are something that could be very important to them to understand, especially if they've had mold in their attic before. Now, we are also a very green product. We are made in the USA. We use local raw materials. Most of our boric acids come from California. We're using a recycled paper or upcycling paper, which is mostly newspaper and cardboard boxes. So we're reusing that. In fact, we use less energy to make than fiberglass, 10 times less energy. So the embodied energy of a product, of what goes into it to actually make it, is less energy to begin with. Lastly, we are carbon negative when it's installed into a house. So if the homeowner has solar panels or an electric car or does a lot of recycling, this might be very important to them. So it's important to pay attention to those things when you approach the job. Talk about all of the green aspects of it. Now, lastly, if they're concerned about, well, if you're going to put this in my house, what kind of warranty do I get? It's a lifetime transferable warranty for the life of the home, no matter who owns the home. It goes from one homeowner to the next. Big warranty. It covers the effectiveness of the borates, so that means no mold and mildew, fire resistance, and it will kill the insects. Pretty good warranty overall. So we truly are the best of both worlds, both pest protection and energy efficiency. So key into what your homeowner's looking for, and I'm sure TAP's going to cover those concerns.